So Chris Gore, having some fun on Twitter, made this tweet December 5th, and he used a GIF of a clip from Endgame. You see Captain America, Hulk, Thor, that one guy from Black Panther, I don't remember his name, and they're all running into a fight. Now, what's funny about this is a lot of people got a little upset about this, a little upset, a little mad. And I think that that's hilarious. You know, you can always count on Twitter for some good laughs. If you really want to get people like mad and upset on Twitter, you can do a couple of things. The easiest is to just go on there and say Miles Morales is Miles Morales, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. You will get interaction on Twitter for days because every so-called comic fan in the world crawls out from under a rock. And I say so-called because most of them have never read a comic in their life. Current comic book sales prove that. They're people that have maybe played a game or watched a movie, and all of a sudden they're instant Miles Morales experts. I didn't really have a problem with Miles Morales. I think he's the better of all of the new replacement characters that they've made. They've actually done something with him. But I'm just saying, people crawl out of the woodwork and get all mad about it. It's really funny to watch. They'll even call you racist and all kinds of stuff. So Chris Gore posted this, and he also got 700 followers from this, I want to point out, because of all the interaction it got. And people are actually writing articles on this. We'll go through the tweet in a second. And I just want to show you what happened here. So the Mary Sue, real top-tier journalism outlet, they're the first one. We also have something from Inside the Magic. But let's take a look at the Mary Sue's article first. It's a day that ends in Y. So a man is being gross about female characters on the internet. Oh, no. What's so bad about this tweet anyway? First off, the MCU is a real thing. I just want to point that out. But let's take a look at what they're writing here. There's so much salt in it. Let's read the first part. When in doubt, some guy on the internet is going to say something sexist and ridiculous because they want attention. So here you go, sir. I'm giving you the attention you are so desperately craving. Chris Gore, who is reportedly a director and writer. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I looked up what movies and television shows he's done and don't recognize a single title on the list. What have you done? Who wrote this? Rachel Leishman? What have you done? If I look up your name, what do I find except stupid bullshit Mary Sue articles that no one gives a shit about? Nobody cares about anything you write. The only reason I'm reading this is because it's funny how salty you are over a tweet that you wrote an entire article on it. You wrote an entire article on a man's tweet. He wrote one tweet. And by the way, he didn't get ratioed at all. No ratio here. So all of these articles are just funny. They're just gonna bring more attention to the tweet, probably more followers. I bet you gets more followers after this video. But she's making fun of his IMDb. What have you done? Just having film credits is pretty damn impressive. I've never filmed anything. Well, filmed some things, but nothing I would probably want to put on IMDb. It's so salty. Such jealousy. What a jab that is. Like, it's such a shitty little jab that can be thrown right back in her face because you've done nothing. Let's take a look, actually. She actually has an IMDb. Well, actually, self-host, Real Geek Girls guest, Apartment 8, short, I'm George Lucas. No, what are these? This is nothing. And you're making fun of his IMDb? Girl. So, let's take a look. Took to Twitter to share the brilliant, intelligent take of Make Marvel Male Again because these sexists never have an original thought. The idea is that Phase 4 has been the MCU and has featured more female heroes than male. That's true, though. That's true. First of all, this is straight up false. Second, boo-hoo. Go touch some grass if a female superhero makes you that angry. Looking at Phase 4, we've had more male superheroes featured prominently than female heroes. The numbers for the first time in the cinematic universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, are closer, but there are still more male heroes featured than female heroes, and they're turned into complete jokes. That's part of the reason that it's called the MCU. So when men like Chris Gore log into Twitter to act like there are no male characters left in the Marvel world, I have to laugh. All you're doing is showing your sexism loud and proud. We don't need to go over any more of this article, but you see here, there are always going to be men in the MCU. Relax. Make men shut up again. Then we've got this beautiful one here. Fan slam viral misogynistic make Marvel male again tweet. And as I'll point out, they also failed at that because it was not ratioed at all. It's got more likes than comments. It's got more likes than retweets. Now, I think there probably was a couple retweets that had more likes, but you have to actually track those. I think that's a dumb metric, but it should be the tweet. Like, so, I mean, they didn't go and retweet. They didn't go and comment. So some people in here, very salty, very, very salty. You don't even have to go far. Delete this, please. Or at least try to explain how you were making a joke. If not, I'm unfollowing. I'm afraid. Like it says here, surprised you took it so seriously. Do what you want. I would never tell you what to do on social media. So, you know why he did this? He did this as a joke to irritate people, to irritate specifically SJWs who got offended by it, and it worked easily. It's so easy to get them all riled up. Like I said, just go post that Steve Rogers is Captain America and the Falcon is the Falcon. Or like I said, the classic, Miles Morales is Miles Morales, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. You'll instantly, they will crawl out of the sewer to come after you. I promise you, by the end of the day, you'll have 400 to 500 comments on there of people like yelling at you, wanting you to end your own life, wanting you to jump off a bridge or get in a car accident. I'm not even kidding. Like, these people are insane. Absolutely insane. The fact that this tweet got 2 salty articles proves that point. But look at that. Take these little things in here. These people getting upset and mad. It's funny. Like this one, why do you only want to look at men? Assuming that he's gay because he made this post, which, I mean, isn't that kind of homophobic to make a comment like that? But the rules don't apply to them. It only applies to anything the other side does. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. So make sure you leave a comment. Also, please like the video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.